If you found this video in your feed, then this is a message from universe to get your shit together. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about some things that helped me to get my life together, because for the past few days I was feeling really stuck and I felt a lot of negative energies around me. So I just sat down in nature and I was like, I need guidance. God, please help me. Universe, God, please help me and give me things that I need to work on, or things that can help me go forward. So I wrote a list in my small notebook, and that is what I'm going to talk about today. So first of all, I want you to fix your sleep schedule. Why? Because when you do not sleep, you are really anxious. You get a lot of restlessness in your body, and your body needs sleep. So that is a really basic point, but that is really important, because when I was writing this list, I had not slept the whole night, and I slept at 7 in the morning, and then I woke up at 2 in the afternoon. So it's not good to literally ruin your whole sleep schedule due to just, high screen time, or watching your phone in the bed, or watching a lot of media is not good for you. Overconsumption of media is not good for you. High screen time is not good for you. It's gonna wake your body up, and when light is there, it signals to your body and brain that you are still awake and it's not sleep time. That is why when you sleep, literally darkness everywhere really helps you to get into the sleep mode. That is why when you are sleeping, do not put any lights out there. Do not watch phone for a long time. Do not watch phone at all. Do not bring your phone to the bed. Keep it at the bedside table, far from where you can reach it. And yes, fix your sleep schedule. That is the first, most important, most basic and most left out thing by people. So fix your sleep schedule. Then build spiritual discipline. What do I mean by spiritual discipline? You have to build a relationship of faith with God or universe or any other energy or force you believe in. If you are an atheist, then this does not apply to you, or maybe it does, but you just have to believe that there is some higher power above all these humans and creatures that is more powerful, and that is the highest consciousness. So build a relationship with that highest consciousness. Make a connection with that force. Ask that consciousness for things, or peace, or mental stability, and talk to them. Example, for me, I first started believing in the universe, and for me nature was really prevalent, and it was really important for me to connect with nature, because that was basically signaling to universe that I am talking to universe. So for me, जब मैं universe में बहुत ज़्यादा believe करती थी, I used to really be out in the nature. I used to talk to the trees, I used to talk to planes a lot. Those are symbols of universe for me. Then when I started believing in God, I started talking to him. I started praying to him. Basically, I had been praying my whole life, but I did not know who I was praying to. So when I started believing in God, I started praying with intention, with mindfulness, and I started talking to him as if he was my best friend. I asked him for protection, for guidance, for help in my real life. I asked him for things that I needed. I asked him to tell me what I needed. I asked him for a lot of things, and I built a friendship with him, right? But last year was the rock bottom for me, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and I just completely shut him out. I basically ghosted my God, and that is not good for you, because you feel a lot lonely. You already feel lonely even when you have friends sometimes, but when you ghost your God, you stop talking to him, you shut him out, then you basically have no one left, and you feel like you feel a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of stuck energy in your body, and then you feel like you do not even deserve to talk to him because you shut him out in the first place, right? It could be him or her, yeah, it depends on your faith. First, build a sleep schedule, and second, build a spiritual discipline. Spiritual discipline is something that I'm going to integrate into my life, because it has been time that I have been talking to my God, and this is time, I know, to get into what He has preached and what He has said life to be and how He thinks life should be. I think it's my time to study that, to start studying the written scriptures and all. So yeah, choose whatever, choose what you like, choose what suits you, what your culture thinks is important or what you think is important, do that. Second, forget logic, it does not exist. Okay, 2 days ago my sister was saying that she has knock knees, and she was like, I can't do this. I told her to do a stretch, a hamstring stretch, and she was like, I can't do this, I have knock knees. And I was like, why don't you start believing that you don't? Why don't you? People have cured cancer, have cured lot of diseases just with meditation and manifestation, and she is telling me that she can't start believing that because science has told her something. And she was like, you're delusional. I'm like, yes, that is all it is about, being delusional. Just be delusional. Everything that was created was called crazy first. Mr. Beast, before he succeeded, everyone called him crazy, and now he's a genius because he succeeded. Everything that you want to create is going to be called crazy, delusional, and literally an illusion before you create it. When it is out in the world, it is not crazy anymore. It is not delusional anymore. It is genius. It is creative. It is unique. It is hard work. So I want you to forget all logic. Logic does not exist. Okay, magic does. Whatever you think exists, it does exist in this world, right here, right now. There was a time in my life where I thought that magic does exist, and it did, because there were signs from the universe that proved it to me that yes, magic does exist. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a story. I have a nephew. He's 10. Okay, he's 10. He tells me that he has a superpower. Okay, he has a superpower, and I'm like, yeah, you do, because he explains it to me and he shows it to me and he does all that. For children, it's so easy for magic to exist because they see shows and cartoons like these where animals are talking, where magic is happening, like animated movies. Because kids have the imaginative power and they believe that their imagination can be real somewhere. And that is why I always say, whatever you imagine is existing somewhere right here, right now in this universe. It exists. Okay, it is just not in front of you right now, but it does exist. It does not, if it's not in front of you in a physical form, it does not mean that it does not exist. It does. You just have to believe in it. You just have to believe that magic exists. Whatever I think that I want to create will be created. Whatever you want to create will be created when you put in the effort and you just put it out there. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I never thought I'll start making YouTube videos because I thought I did not have shit to post. I am not the greatest person alive. I'm also not on my highest spiritual journey or at the peak of any success. Material success. I am not at the peak of any material success. But I am wealthy in my own ways, and I'm privileged and I'm blessed and I'm grateful for everything that I have, that I've been provided with, that I've been taken care of. I know that. I am wealthy in my own way, but I know that I have something to share. And that is the knowledge that I get from the universe, from God. What they tell me is what the world needs to hear. And if you feel like you'll be embarrassed or people will mock you or they'll make fun of you, who cares? At the end of the day, you will be the one who will be regretting not to make that decision. You will be the only one suffering from the absence of your creation. No one else will suffer. You will. So do it for you, okay? Do it for your God, do it for the universe, do it for your faith. Do it for the force that gives you that blessing, that gift, to put it out there. Fourth, is do not ever play small. You have a version of you that is achieving milestones, right? Everyone has a version of themselves in their mind that is an ideal version of themselves. They think that if I be this version, I will be the happiest person on the earth. I will be the most confident, most, authentic. I won't give a shit about that person. If I am that person, if that person exists in some reality or the other. But if you'll keep playing small, if you'll keep saying, no, this is not for me, I'm too shy to do this, I can't go out, I am not confident enough, who cares? If you will not take that step, you will never become your ideal self. If you will not come out of your comfort zone, you will stay in that comfort zone, you will stay your current self forever. You will never reach that ideal self. By not taking steps, you're just creating distance between you and your ideal self. And when you start thinking like her, you're like, okay, what would she be doing right now? If she was in my place, what would she do? What did she do in her past to get where she is right now? Ask those questions. And the best advice you can get from is your highest self. Write it out, ask it, put it out there in the universe that I want to know how the fuck do I go forward. Just ask. Okay. Talk to the self that already has it. Talked about the point. Talk to the self that already has it. What is it that you want? Do you want a 99 on an exam or 100 even? Ask that self who has it. Okay, ask her. What did you do to get it? What steps did you take? How much work did you put in? How many efforts did you put in? Whom did you go to for advice? Talk to yourself that has it. अपने उस वर्जन से पूछो जिसके पास वो चीज ऑलरेडी है जो तुम्हें चाहिए, ठीक है? Okay. If they did it, you can do it too. हम बहुत सोचते हैं हम नहीं कर सकते, हमारे घर पे ये चल रहा है, आवर पेरेंट्स आर स्ट्रिक्ट, हमें इतनी एजुकेशन नहीं मिली है, हमारे पास ये डिग्री नहीं है, वी डोंट हैव द राइट एक्सपीरियंस और द राइट एक्सपर्टीज. Really, people who are earning the most only had one thing in them. That was delusional self-belief. People who became doctors were first students, right? People who are leading clubs right now once didn't know how to lead clubs. They just started them. They just initiated the clubs. And then they learned how to do it along the way. They didn't have the knowledge before. They didn't have it all figured out. They didn't know what I need to do next. They just kept going. They just focused on the step right in front of them, not in the whole journey. They were focusing, अच्छा क्लब चलाना है, क्लब का ये बनना है, मुझे लीडर बनना है, मुझे इतने लोगों को मैनेज करना पड़ेगा. They don't have stress. They're like, what do I need to do right now? What do I need to do right now to create it? What do I need to do right now which will be important for this club just to exist? They learn the ways when they're on the path. There's this quote, when you walk, the path appears. Yes, when you walk, when you start walking, the path appears on its way. The path is not already there. Okay, there's not a set path for you. You have to start walking. You have to check out a few places. And then the path is like, okay, come here. खड़े खड़े कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, चलना पड़ेगा लाइफ में. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to get out and go out and make friends and talk to strangers and have a cold shower in the day if that is what is hard for you and uncomfortable for you. And comfort zone में कभी कुछ नहीं मिलने का, कभी भी. अगर तुम पूरी लाइफ कंफर्ट को ग्रोथ के ऊपर चूज करते रहोगे, यू विल नेवर बी एनीवेयर. यू विल ऑलवेज बी वेयर यू आर. You have to go out, go to that cafe, go for a solo date, meet new people, talk to new people, ask strangers for life advice. That is what you need to do to go forward in life. खड़े खड़े बैठे बैठे कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, कुछ भी नहीं. ओके जो चीजें वेटिंग करने वाले लोग को मिलती है, वो चीजें, वो छूटी हुई चीजें होती है जो करने वाले लोग लेके छोड़ देते हैं. ओके the people who are waiting only get things left by people who are doers, who have achieved better things. So agar बैठे बैठे you want everything, then you will only get the worst things in life. Okay, next. Okay, first build it in your head, create a heaven for yourself, alter reality. Reality क्या है? Do you think all there is to reality is this 3D reality? Is this physical reality? No. First, create the life that you want in your head. अपने दिमाग में वो life create करो जो तुम्हें चाहिए, which is the best life where you don't have to focus on anything else and you're obsessed with yourself and you have money and you have the car and you have the house. Create it in your head. Enjoy it. Relish it in your head. Build it so detailed. ओके उसे इतना डिटेल्ड बनाओ कि यू आर ऑलरेडी लिविंग इट, यू आर वॉकिंग लाइक यू ऑलरेडी हैव इट, यू आर एक्टिंग लाइक यू ऑलरेडी हैव द हाउस, द कार, द यू नो बिल सॉर्टेड आउट. यू ऑलरेडी हैव दैट, यू हैव ऑलरेडी डन दैट. नाउ व्हाट विल यू डू? नाउ हाउ विल यू वॉक? नाउ हाउ विल यू टॉक? नाउ हाउ मच कॉन्फिडेंस विल यू हैव? फर्स्ट क्रिएट इट इन योर हेड. हेवन यहाँ बनता है, यहाँ नहीं. There will be so many people around you who will be toxic, disrespectful, utterly nonsense people. Who are you? What is your reality? How do you choose to react? How do you choose to move every day? Are you being influenced by them? Are you letting them rub off on you? No or yes? If no, then create something better for yourself. Alter reality, change your reality. Realities are always in head. Hell and heaven are both in humans' minds. They are not in realities. They are not in your houses. Okay, create it in your head first. You can live it in the same place, environment. You can live heaven or hell. That is your choice. That is all in your hands. Be consistent. So overrated, so underrated, not talked about enough. If you cannot change your life in one day, lives never change overnight. Whatever you have achieved, whenever you see someone who has achieved something overnight, is a result of 100,000 days working every day with complete grit and determination. Consistency is not talked about enough. People don't talk about the power of consistency. When you do it every day, that is how it works. Occasionally करके कुछ नहीं मिलता है. Consistent बन के you get the thing. So be consistent, and that is when result will come. Results come after consistent efforts. Okay. And lastly, the last point is know that it's already yours. जो भी तुम्हें चाहिए, whatever you are wishing for, whatever you want in life, know that it's already yours. I once heard this quote, which is, your desires are your destiny. I'll repeat it. Your desires are your destiny. I feel like I'm repeating a school morning thought, but never mind. Your desires are your destiny. Whatever you want is going to come to you. Whatever you want is already yours. Act like it, walk like it, talk like it, behave like it, and do things thinking, believing, knowing that it's already yours. Already yours. It's already yours. The house, the car, the independence, the freedom, everything is already yours. Always remember, you're a queen. Okay, you're a baddie, you are the baddest bitch on earth, You're the most beautiful girl to ever walk this earth. You are a walking miracle. You are an amazing person at heart. You have a beautiful soul. You have a long journey ahead. You are strong, intelligent, smart, everything good. You are an amazing person and you are that girl. Always remember that. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye bye.